We live in an age of total transparency. A world fully charted, scanned, and digitized. From the comfort of our homes, we can fly over the highest peaks of the Himalayas, dive into the Marianas Trench, and walk the streets of cities we will never visit. The blank spaces on the map, the old warnings of "Here be dragons," have been filled in. We are told there are no secrets left. This is an illusion. The truth is, our world is still laced with shadows. There are blind spots in our digital gaze, white zones on the grid, and dead ends on the map, deliberately kept from us. These are not just uncharted territories. They are forbidden ones. They are places guarded not by mountains or oceans, but by razor wire, by soldiers, by biological toxins, or by secrets so profound that governments will go to any length to keep them hidden. These locations form a different kind of map. A forbidden atlas. Today, we are not looking for places to visit. We are investigating the places we cannot go. We will explore 5 locations on Earth that are strictly, and sometimes lethally, off-limits. We will journey from islands where survival is measured in minutes, to silent zones that defy the laws of physics, and to a vault built to survive the end of human history. The real question is not what is in these places. The real question is why they are forbidden, and what they reveal about our deepest fears, our most dangerous knowledge, and the limits of our own civilization. Our first location looks like paradise. Ilha da Queimada Grande, a 106-acre island located about 90 miles off the coast of São Paulo, Brazil. It is uninhabited, pristine, and beautiful. It is also one of the most dangerous and most forbidden places on the face of the earth. The Brazilian government strictly prohibits any visitors, save for a handful of heavily vetted biologists and naval personnel who maintain the automated lighthouse. To set foot here without authorization is not just illegal, it is almost certainly a death sentence. The island is a biological lockbox, and the thing being kept inside, or perhaps the thing being kept out, is this: Bothrops insularis, the golden lancehead pit viper. This island is not just home to these vipers, it is overrun by them. Credible estimates place the population density at a horrifying 1 to 5 snakes for every square meter. You are, quite literally, never more than 3 feet away from a venomous bite. But the golden lancehead is not just any snake. Isolated on this island, its evolution went down a dark and terrifying path. Its mainland cousins have venom that is potent, but relatively slow-acting. The golden lancehead, with no ground-dwelling prey, was forced to adapt to hunt birds. It needed a venom that could kill instantly before the bird could fly away. The result is a necrotic, hemotoxic cocktail that is 5 times more potent than any mainland viper. It doesn't just kill you, it melts you. The venom liquefies flesh, causes massive internal bleeding, kidney failure, and brain hemorrhaging, often within an hour. The island's forbidden status is sealed in its local legends. The most famous is that of the last lighthouse keeper and his family. In the 1920s, the story goes, the family went dark. When a rescue party arrived, they found a gruesome scene. The family was dead, scattered outside, their bodies covered in bites. They had apparently been fleeing something that had gotten inside the lighthouse. But how did this biological prison come to be? This paradise is a trap, set 11,000 years ago. At the end of the last ice age, rising sea levels cut this patch of high ground off from the Brazilian coast, trapping a small population of lancehead vipers. With no ground prey and a sudden explosion in the local migratory bird population, a brutal process of natural selection began. Only the snakes with the most potent, fastest-acting venom survived to reproduce. Ilha da Queimada Grande is forbidden because it is a perfect, terrifying example of nature's power. It's a place where evolution has forged a biological weapon of terrifying efficiency. We are banned from this island not because of a human secret, but because of a natural one. It is a place that reminds us that, sometimes, we are not at the top of the food chain. Our next location is the opposite of Snake Island. It is not a place forbidden by nature, but a place we have forbidden from nature. This is the Svalbard Global Seed Vault, located on a remote Norwegian island, deep inside the Arctic Circle. This is one of an elite few places on Earth where access is, for 99.9% of the human population, Absolutely impossible. It is a concrete bunker, a modern-day fortress, plunged 400 feet into the side of a frozen mountain. This is not a bank for money. It is a bank for life. Inside this vault, at a constant temperature of -18 degrees Celsius, are 1.2 million seed samples. Over 6,000 species. This is the genetic duplicate of every crop on Earth: wheat, rice, barley. The fundamental building blocks of human civilization, all sealed in 4-ply, airtight packets. This is humanity's Doomsday Vault. It is our ultimate insurance policy. The vault is designed to be the most secure building on the planet. Its entrance tunnel is protected by multiple high-security, bomb-proof doors. Its location was chosen with meticulous, paranoid care. It is buried in permafrost, which acts as a natural freezer. Even if all the power on Earth failed, the vault would remain cold enough to preserve the seeds for hundreds, perhaps thousands, of years. It is located 430 feet above sea level, meaning it will survive even the most pessimistic models of global warming and rising oceans. It is geologically stable, far from tectonic plates. It is remote, safe from the conflicts and chaos of human society. But why do we need it? Why build this forbidden fortress? Because we understand our own fragility. Every day, genetic diversity is lost. Local crops, adapted over millennia, are replaced by industrial monocultures. And our global food supply is terrifyingly vulnerable. A single new disease, a targeted biological attack, or a catastrophic drought could wipe out a staple crop, leading to global famine. The vault is not just for an asteroid or a nuclear war. It's for us. It's for the small disasters that happen every day. In 2015, the vault was opened for the first time, not for an apocalypse, but for a human tragedy. The International Seed Bank in Aleppo, Syria, a vital collection of Middle Eastern crops, was caught in the crossfire of the civil war. Scientists, fearing its destruction, requested a withdrawal from Svalbard to rebuild their collection in a safer location. This is why Svalbard is forbidden. It is a sacred place, in the most modern sense. It is a vault we have built to protect the future from the present. It is not hiding a secret. It is protecting our very survival. It is a quiet, frozen monument, not to our achievements, but to our deepest, most rational fear, the fear of ourselves. Our third location is a vast 50-kilometer patch of barren desert in Durango, Mexico. It is known, ominously, as La Zona del Silencio, the zone of silence. This place isn't forbidden by a government or by a specific danger. It's forbidden by something else. Locals avoid it. Those who enter report a suffocating, heavy stillness, a feeling of being watched, and, most famously, a complete breakdown of technology. This is the zone's central mystery. For decades, it has been a dead zone for all electromagnetic signals. Radios crackle and die. Walkie-talkies fail. Compasses lose their bearing. GPS signals vanish. It is as if a cone of silence has been placed over this specific patch of desert. Scientists who first studied the region in the 1970 seconds, led by engineer Harry de la Peña, confirmed the phenomena. They found that radio waves simply do not travel normally here. Something in the ground, or the atmosphere, is absorbing or scattering them. The mystery deepens when you look at a map. The zone of silence sits almost precisely on the 27th parallel north. This is the same line of latitude that cuts directly through the Bermuda Triangle and, perhaps most notably, the Pyramids of Giza. This has led researchers to speculate that the zone is not a random anomaly, but a key point in a global energetic grid. A place where the Earth's electromagnetic field is naturally warped. The zone's reputation was sealed in 1970. The U.S. Air Force launched an Athena test rocket from a base in Utah, targeting the White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico. The rocket malfunctioned. It veered thousands of miles off course, flew deep into Mexico, and crashed, precisely, inexplicably, in the exact center of the zone of silence. A secret U.S. military operation was launched, with Mexican permission, to retrieve the rocket and its 2 small capsules of cobalt-57, a radioactive element. For weeks, The recovery team experienced the anomaly firsthand. Their radio communications failed repeatedly. Their equipment malfunctioned. The official explanation is a high concentration of iron ore and magnetite in the subsoil, creating a natural magnetic anomaly that disrupts signals. But the fringe theories are far more compelling. The magnetic pull is said to be so strong that it pulls meteorites from the sky, littering the desert with an unusually high number of micrometeorites. Locals and researchers report strange lights in the sky, glowing orbs that drift silently through the night. There are stories of encounters with strange, tall, blonde-haired figures, dressed in silver, who ask for water and then vanish. The zone of silence is a place forbidden by the laws of physics. It is a glitch in the matrix of our planet, an area where our technology fails, reminding us that we do not fully understand the earth beneath our feet. Our fourth forbidden location is, perhaps, the most perplexing of all, North Sentinel Island, part of the Andaman Archipelago in the Indian Ocean. Like Snake Island, it is a paradise. And like Snake Island, it is lethally dangerous. But the danger here is not from animals. It is from us. The island is home to the Sentinelese. They are, quite possibly, the last uncontacted tribe on Earth, a small, isolated community of hunter-gatherers who have lived in complete, voluntary isolation for what is believed to be 60,000 years. They have rejected, often violently, every attempt at contact. After the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, an Indian government helicopter flew over to check for survivors. It was met with a volley of arrows. In 1981, a cargo ship ran aground on the island's reef. The crew was evacuated by helicopter as warriors on the beach prepared to attack. Most recently, in 2018, an American missionary named John Allen Chow illegally paid fishermen to take him to the island. He intended to convert the tribe. He was killed on the beach, his body dragged away and never recovered. As a result, the government of India has declared it a forbidden zone. It is illegal to travel within 5 nautical miles of the island. This law is, for the first time in our journey, a two-way street. We are banned from the island, primarily, to protect them. Having been isolated for 60,000 years, the Sentinelese have no immunity to our diseases. A common cold, measles, or influenza diseases we barely notice could sweep through their population and wipe them out. Our hello would be an act of genocide, but the law also exists to protect us. They will, and they do, kill anyone who lands on their shore. North Sentinel Island is a place forbidden by ethics. It is a living time capsule, a window into humanity's Paleolithic past, a past that we are, by necessity, forbidden to look through. They are a living mirror, showing us where we came from. But in that mirror, we also see the diseases and disruptions that our modern world carries. This forbidden island is a profound and tragic moral boundary. It forces us to ask, what is civilization? And what right do we have to impose ours on others? Our final location is the most secretive. It is not an island, not a vault, not a natural anomaly. It is a man-made secret, buried in the heart of the Australian desert. This is the Joint Defence Facility Pine Gap. To the public, its official name is Bland. It is a joint U.S. and Australian satellite research facility. Its official purpose is to study meteorological phenomena. This is a lie. Pine Gap is, in reality, one of the largest, most important, and most sophisticated intelligence and surveillance bases on the entire planet. It is the ear of the Western world. This is the ground station for a constellation of top-secret U.S. spy satellites. Those white golf balls are radomes, protecting sensitive antennas that hoover up signals intelligence SIGINT from across the globe. Its location was chosen not for the weather, but for its secrecy and strategic position. It is in the middle of a continent, safe from spy ships. It is in the southern hemisphere, giving it a perfect view of satellites monitoring China, North Korea, Russia, and the Middle East. What does it do? Pine Gap listens. It intercepts telephone calls, emails, radio transmissions, and data from weapons tests. It is the core of the Five Eyes intelligence network, but its role is not just passive. According to intelligence analysts and whistleblowers, Pine Gap is an active player in global conflict. It provides real-time targeting data for U.S. drone strikes. The information gathered here is used to find and eliminate targets. This is why it is forbidden. The Australian government has declared it a prohibited area. Flying over it is illegal. Approaching it on the ground is impossible, guarded by a multi-layered security perimeter. Unlike Area 51, which is famous for its legends of aliens and reverse-engineered craft, Pine Gap is forbidden because of its reality. It is not hiding spaceships, it is hiding what we are doing to each other. It is a black box, a hole in the map where the world's most sensitive and most dangerous information is collected and weaponized. It is a place forbidden by the very real and very dark necessities of modern global power. We have seen that a place can be forbidden by nature as a biological prison, Snake Island. It can be forbidden by foresight as a bunker against our own self-destruction, Svalbard. It can be forbidden by physics as a glitch in the planet's operating system, the zone of silence. It can be forbidden by morality as a tragic time capsule of a lost humanity, North Sentinel Island. And it can be forbidden by power as a black site that monitors the world, Pine Gap. These 5 locations are only a fraction of the world's hidden places. Our forbidden atlas is far from complete. If you are compelled to explore these boundaries between the known and the unknown, be sure to subscribe to 0 Point Lore. We are dedicated to uncovering the mysteries that lie hidden just beneath the surface of official history. We also want to hear from you. Of these 5 forbidden places, which one do you find the most mysterious? And what other off-limits locations do you think we should investigate next? Let us know your theories in the comments below. The illusion of a fully mapped, fully known world is broken. Our world is still full of shadows. These forbidden places are not just geographic locations. They are mirrors. They reflect our greatest fears. The fear of nature's power. The fear of our own extinction. The fear of the unknown. The fear of our own past. And the fear of each other. The Forbidden Atlas is still being written. And the most profound mysteries are not in the places we can explore, but in the shadows, where we are told we must never go.